comment on my video that I posted about this little copper tubing cutter. I was having such a hard time putting the blade back in, and the guy had mentioned, he goes, I think you put your pin in backwards. I got looking back at the video, and the orientation of the cutter head, I got looking, it was backwards, and I got to looking, and the problem I had was when I popped this out and took it out, I got it turned back around, and I got it managed to put it in the other way. But if you look right here, you can see it's got a little recess in it made for the head of that pin. So the guy was right, you know. I was kind of glad he caught that, because it made me look back and realize it wasn't so hard. So I took this back out, and it probably took me maybe 5 minutes to pop it out and turn it around and put it back in. It took me no time at all. So I wanted to post that. In fact, I'm going to try and change this dude out. And see if I can get. A little harder to do when you're dealing with the camera, and I think that's probably what happened, is I got a little sidetracked. And I got turned around, and I wasn't paying attention. And one of the guys that viewed it, he was paying attention. So you get the E-clip out. Dude pops out like so. Pull that out, put the new blade in, pop that right back in. And then line up the E-clip. That's usually the most challenging thing, just get the E-clip to get in there. But I knew the last time when I took it out, I thought, my God, this is taking a lot more time than I would have thought. Get that pushed in. And that's always the fun part. Click. And there it is. Hell of a lot faster, and you do it the right way. Another little thing I want to go over. Got some new toys. Got 2 of these. I always buy them in pairs. I got the 7-inch Knipex adjustable pliers, and I've got the 10-inch ones, and I've been using them as adjustable instead of adjustable wrenches. I've been using these as my adjustable wrenches, and I really like it, so I bought a smaller set. They go up to 1 3/8. So a lot of the dike and stuff I do at work, the caps are 1 3/16, so this will be perfect, small, and it'll go into the tool bag really easily. The small tool bag, I've got 2 tool bags. I've got my Vito Pro Pack backpack, and then I've got the MB2, and I set it up with electrical, some terminals, things like that, kind of like a troubleshooting bag. And I want to get a couple of these in there. I also bought Cobra pliers, 250s. They're the 10-inch. These things are nice. Anybody knows Knipex knows how these self-tighten on a fastener, and bought me a couple of those, so now I've got those. On a lark, because I just saw these and they were so cheap, and I thought I had to compare them. Aries pliers, they're 10-inch. These are obviously modeled after the Knipex. Push button's quite a bit different. You've got a spring in there instead of that type of push button, and the Knipex on the back has that stainless steel keeper. This one doesn't have it, just like that. The slot on the Knipex is a little bit longer than the one on this one here on the Aries pliers, but they are both kind of got a slight radius to them. You know, they're not a straight slot, they got a little bend. These will hold your weight if you put it on I'm 180 pounds anyway. I put it on a piece of pipe like on a dolly, the axle on a dolly, and I crunched it down and I stood on it and it held my weight. But you look how these are forged, single piece on each side of the top part of the jaw, and they go around and they're connected. These are kind of run through and connected that way, whereas these here, these are forged. You got the handle, and it's got like a pin and another pin. So you've got this piece here, you've got this piece here, this one's set over, this piece is put on over both, and then they're like, you know, rivets. They're pounded down, machined down, like I'm sure they're pushed down to where they just catch. And these have a little bit more of a wobble. Than the Knipex. And the Knipex are about a 1/16 of an inch wider than the Aries pliers. But I just thought these were funny. You can't find anything online about these, any reviews or anything, so I want to post a little something about these guys, because nothing out there. So that, well, if there's nothing out there, I will put something out there. They're about $14 a piece on Amazon. They come shipped in a plastic bag. No country of origin on the bag. No country of origin stamped anywhere on the tool. Chinese made, I'm sure. And the only thing the Aries Tool Company actually says is they are a member of the ASPCA. Whoop-de-doo. I mean, great for them, but I don't really care. I want to know more about the tools that you make and where they're made and how they're manufactured, and, you know, give us a good history of your company. But they're out there, so if you ever see them on Amazon, you think, do I go cheap, or nah, don't go cheap. Shell out the money, get the real deal. These things have a lifetime warranty. These don't. They'll be good for beater pliers around the house and stuff. I mean, they will do a job. But these are going to stand the test of time. That's just a few things I want to show you. I want to show you my tool gasm collection I got this week, and then how to change the disc in the cutter blade in the copper tubing cutter properly, instead of getting it in ass backwards and then fumbling with it for 10 minutes. Put it in the right way. There's a reason they put a big indentation in there, so you could actually get it in there. But anyway, got a got all these tools, help take the edge off of a busy week. Daikin had to replace another compressor, and today I had to go in. It's Saturday. We had a on the same system, the compressor on the other side, the inverter side, it's a manifolded system. It decided it wanted to have an L8 error, which is an overamp. So I'm gonna have to see Monday. I put it in emergency mode. I'm gonna have to see Monday if it's a bearing issue or if we have a board issue. So always something to do. Can't bitch about it. If I didn't have stuff breaking, I wouldn't have a job. But just a tool ramble. So thanks for watching. Have a good one.